I just want to preface this one by 1, subscribing to our YouTube channel, 2, you should follow me on Twitter, and 3, you should check out my piece in Huffington Post about this story. It's pretty powerful. So Morning Joe, and you guys already know, my producer was like, Richard, today he told me to grow some. Because I'm like, well, but I like Mika Brzezinski. And I like Joe Scarborough. But you got to call a spade, and Rich Webster is right. You guys know him. You guys love him. Clearly, you guys probably love him more than you love me, but that's okay. I'll get over it. So this week, Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough had a whole conversation about the SIGAP sort of incident in Oklahoma. Folks who don't know, there was the Enter chant song on the bus. The school reacted. But Mika Brzezinski, right, and Joe Scarborough have blamed the racism of the SAE brothers on, wait for it, America, wait for it, on hip hop. Yes, indeed, it is true. They indicate because of Waka Flocka Flame and other artists is the reason why people think it's okay to chant the N-word. Now, here's my thing, and I want to make this point very clear. I can't change the fact that I'm African American, but you, whoever you might be, can change the fact that you're a racist. And those individuals on that bus, like I said in my piece, you cannot blame, all right, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that rap artists should use the N-word. They indicate, a lot of folks, Jay-Z being one of them, indicate that they use the word to take the power out of it, and that we can have that whole conversation. But I'm sorry, America, and you guys all agree with me at home. If you get on there and you start chanting the N-words, and not to mention in context of, I'm going to chant the N-words, and I'm going to say they should hang on a tree, it is very obvious that you are a racist. If you say, I want you to hang on a tree, and then you follow that up by the N-word in context, you can't blame hip-hop for that. You could blame the fact that their parents are probably racist for that, or they grew up in a racist society. Which goes to my other point. I've said this all, and you people out there think we live in a post-racial society. Come on. Just because our president is black does not mean the KKK still doesn't exist in America. Let's be real. But either way, Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough, because they don't want to deal with the racism and bias that actually exists in our country, have decided that it is okay to scapegoat and say, well, we are going to blame this on hip-hop artists in America. That's like saying, and I wrote this in my piece, blaming Columbine on Marilyn Manson. Or that's like blaming the Christian right who hates abortions for the fact that their abortion clinic got blown up. It just doesn't work. It absolutely does not work. It's the road that gets you from point A to point B for Mika Brzezinski and Joe Scarborough just don't work. And I'm telling you as somebody who loves Morning Joe and who loves Mika, I have a signed book. I have her book signed on my bookshelf. I've met her, love her, no, I love her, met her. Still got a problem with this one, Mika. I'm sorry, I'm calling you out on that.